Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a very cool spot that is on a train track in this sort of swampy area. We've got a train that's been derailed. We've got high dynamic range photography, which means we've got crazy looking clouds and orange looking sunset type thing, and very bright vivid green looking grass. This is just the picture of perfection, I guess. Not really. I'm not a big fan of the sort of look that gives things, but I'm a big fan of this location. So where in the world do I think we are? Because now it's my turn to guess, and that's a really tough one. I'm going to go with somewhere that is very rare for a still picture to be in, somewhere that we almost never are in, and that is, we often are here, but just we're never in here in still pictures. That would be America. I never really guess America. In fact, I don't think that's true. I don't think we are there, but I'm going to guess it because there's not really anything telling me any other place in the world. So I figure America is a pretty good guess. We're never in still pictures. If you guys are wondering, it seems to me that it's more rare to be in locations that actually have street view when you're in a still picture than it is to be in a location that doesn't. So I'm gonna go with that, but I'm gonna go with Louisiana. I'm gonna go. I don't know, we're like, right around over here, in between Crowley and New Iberia. No, not there. Right over here, sort of on the way to Baton Rouge. So let's say that's where we are. Absolutely not. We were actually in Argentina. Okay, Argentina. Very cool. In Villaguay. Oh, San Salvador. Okay, very cool. Near Concordia and Salto, which is sort of two, the cities, Uruguay and Argentina. Okay, wow. I was very wrong on that one. But, that's totally fine. We were actually in Argentina, sort of east of Santa Fe. Very cool indeed. 33 points is what I got. Hopefully some of you guys guess closer. Maybe you guys guess specifically Argentina, maybe somewhere in South America in general. Very tricky one. 33 points. All right, let's go on to today's daily challenge. All right, here we are in today's episode. And wow, in today's episode, in the, not the main section either. Wow, I really butchered that intro, but it's not really the intro to the episode, so it's fine. It's just the intro to the daily challenge. The daily challenge, very exciting, and we are in a location that is super tricky. Why? I don't know about you, but this could be anywhere. This could be pretty much anywhere in the world. This looks like I've seen things like this where I live. I think that this exists in many other places in the world, and it is very hard to pinpoint where this is. The goal of the daily challenge is, of course, for you guys to tell me where in the world do you think this is, and for you guys to put it down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world do you think we can find this nice. It's by a nice river. There's some rocks over here. We got some sort of purple thing on the ground, although that's not really important. Just some nice rocks. A nice river that runs through it. It's got some nice trees, and I think the most important and sort of telling thing is this thing of electrical wires. I don't know if hanging electrical wires look like this where you live. I've seen stuff that maybe kind of looks like this, but not really. I don't know. I don't really recognize this as a thing for sort of power structures. Also, usually the big old power poles that carry all the electricity don't necessarily look like that. So, I know this isn't Canada, but I don't know. I know this is not Canada. Sure, sorry if I sort of pronounced that not very well. But the real question is, where is it? And I'm going to give you guys a spoiler alert, which might be a clue that you guys can use. The name of the person that took the picture is very telling as to where it can be. Now, we're not necessarily there. You know, people with all sorts of names live in all sorts of places, right? You can never. I mean, you can't use that. That's not a real thing. But it is based off the name. It is where I'm gonna make my guess, and you guys won't be privy to that information, of course. Because you can, of course, just Google that name and find out where this person lives, probably. But there you go. So just know that there is, I guess, a telling name, and I definitely would have absolutely not guessed this country based on the picture, based on the name is why I'm guessing the country, and absolutely nothing else. So I guess to me this is an unexpected country. I don't know, maybe you guys, this looks exactly like this place, but to me, I would not have guessed this. Okie dokie, folks, here we are in the main section of today's episode, which, of course, is going to be a world challenge. Just checking the list to see if anything has changed. I keep saying maybe one day I'll do this famous places challenge, but honestly, you guys send me to so many famous places that I don't really want to see them. Also, we've already been to this famous place right here. It's in France. So there you go. We've already been to that in one of the awesome viewer challenges, which are great. You guys can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, and create a custom challenge. Send it to me either in the comment section of one of the videos or using the YouTube inbox system. YouTube inbox system is preferable. Now, we are going to be doing a world challenge, 3 minutes on the clock, which is great. If you guys want to follow along with this challenge and play it either at the same time as me, before I do, after I do, or, you know, just do it, you guys can click in the description below, not clicking it. Well, you can look in the description below the video and find the link to this challenge. So we are going to, of course, start a new one because we don't want to continue on from that daily challenge. So let's go. Alrighty. Oh, wow. Snow in North America. Snow in North America near wintertime in a blurry picture. The blurriness really makes me believe that this is America, specifically, not Canada. These. Oh, I thought I saw a little pointy sign, but I think there is one on the other side of this. These things right here, I've only ever seen them in America. I've never seen them in Canada. So I think it's fairly, I don't know if it's fairly obvious, but it is what I'm gonna go with, that we are in the United States. You know, it is, you know, winter is coming. Fast and furiously. Honestly, I am a big fan of winter. I like winter sports. Skiing is probably the best thing that exists. Ice skating, not that big a fan, although, you know, where I live, there's a lot of possibilities to ice skate. People come here. Oh, interesting. We must be, oh, never mind. I thought this was a Canadian flag from afar. It's not. It's a flag that I don't recognize. Hope it's not a state flag, because I don't recognize it. I don't recognize very many state flags, though, so not too sad about that. But we are definitely in America, so we know that much. In America, it's snowy. This, I mean, it honestly looks like it could be so many places. This looks like it could be. I'm going to guess it's one of the states that borders on Canada, and I'm going to guess that it's definitely not Alaska. I think it's hard to guess where this is. I don't really know. I mean, I kind of feel like, I kind of feel like this is something like, oh god, really, somewhere like New York or Vermont or Maine, rather than going with the Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana type guess. I think that is what I want to do. I'm gonna go over here in this corner. Maine is possible. We could be in Maine. In fact, Maine has come up quite a bit. Is this what Maine looks like? Very well could be what Maine looks like. So I think it is what I'm gonna go. Actually, just so that I don't go Maine, I'm gonna go with Northern Vermont, and that's what we're gonna say. Northern Vermont, and the answer was actually Pennsylvania. Okay, that makes sense. Of course, Pennsylvania, definitely they get snow there. We were in a place called, near a place called Oil City. Wow, interesting. 157 points. So, good thing I didn't guess Maine. The reason I really didn't want to guess Maine, it's too far. So I guess I guess Vermont, because the states I was thinking were New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. We were Pennsylvania, which is fine. It's very similar to sort of those places. 3102 points is decent enough. All right, so let's go on to the next round, see where we could be. All right. Well, if I had to get, oh wow, hold on, is this a deer? Oh, interesting. Why is it? Oh, it's a goat. Okay, it's not a deer. It's a goat. I was gonna say, why is a deer spotted like that? That it's not. Okay, it's a goat. All right. Well, I think we are in. Well, we're in Europe. I think we are in something like Sweden, the Netherlands, Finland. Looking at this person, they do have an EU license plate. It looks like, so that doesn't really mean anything except that Norway is like 0.1% less likely to be. So we can keep that in mind. There's a person taking a nice stroll on a bicycle. Wow, that's probably really useful. CZPL. Okay, well, keep that in mind when I'm looking at that. CZPL feels like, that feels like we could be here then, which is probably where we are. That's good. CZ right there, PL. All right, so where is this? Gmina Jarwars. Well, are we in CZ or are we in PL? That's the real question. Is this the border? Is my question right now. I don't really know. It could be. So if I look at the shape of regions in the Czech Republic, I can see that I can't really see any region shaped like the one that we're looking for. So it's a little bit sad, but it's fine, really. Maybe I should look for a place called, what was it? It was like Jaguars. Well, it's written right there. I can actually just look up instead of just looking at the screen the entire time. Now we've gone over to Germany. Okay, well, where are we here? This is like the most important sign. Can't really tell that much from it. Gmina. Do we have a Gmina anywhere around here? Let me look for a Gmina. Do I see it? Oh man, no. That's you get the right letters, but it's not there over here. I don't really see it. I think I'm gonna go right inside this protrusion. So I'm gonna actually go right inside there, and let's just go a little bit further down the road and look. I thought we would be in Norway, Sweden, or Finland, but no, I was completely wrong. I'm glad I found that sign. We're gonna go with in Poland though on this one, and the answer was in Poland, but it was over here. Do we see anything that really indicates that? No, there was nothing specifically that indicated where we were. So, yeah, very nice. 4,470. Very, very cool indeed. All right, next round. Wow, this is nice. So we got two fellows over here hanging out by the sea. Got cars driving on the right-hand side, which is nice and useful to know. We've got something over here. That looks like Cyrillic to me. I definitely think it is. I think that's Cyrillic. Again, it's hard for me to tell, but I do think it is. Mostly it's hard for me to tell just because that one time I confused Greek with Cyrillic. It did someone made a nice old point. It made me feel a little bit better. Cyrillic was, I guess, derived from the Greek alphabet at a certain point historically. Whether or not that's true, I believe it, but I don't know the entire story. So that makes me feel a little bit better. It means I'm not the world's biggest fool, but it's not very good. I think that we're on the Black Sea, honestly. But where are we? PY6 doesn't really help. MAPK, that doesn't really help. Okay, we've got M. Okay, we got nice little plates over here. That's good. Lots of things though. Big signs. Something interesting about these. I don't really know what to do. Well, we've got we've got like is that an I? What was the deal again? Is if you see an I, it's Ukraine? Is that the deal? I don't think so. Also, those weren't Ukrainian license plates because Ukrainian license plates have a Ukrainian flag on them. So we know that much. So we're not in Ukraine. We're not like sort of over here. This isn't like Odessa or something like that. This is I'm gonna guess like down over here then. Yeah, it's sort of kind of near Sochi. Sort of makes sense, right? I mean, I don't know if it really does or if it doesn't, but it's what I'm gonna guess. Okay, it's got that. We could also be on the Caspian Sea, I guess, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go over here. Let's go for Gelen disc. Sure, that sounds nice to me. Okay. Oh yeah, we got looks like a Russian flag over here, which is nice and useful. We've got two other flags, and we've got this stuff. Okay. Wow. I think we pretty much got where this is. It could be on the Caspian Sea, but I'm gonna go with on the Black Sea. So let's make the guess and see where are we. We're not there at all. Wow. Here. That's a big lake. Let me tell you. Irkutsk. Wow. Okay. Very beautiful shores on this lake. Let me tell you that much. But yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a big lake. But wow. I'm surprised. The Legend of Baikal. Doesn't even look very. Oh, there's a hotel over here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, people come here. Wow. Look at that. That's real surprising, but really cool because I would not have guessed we were north of Mongolia on that one, but we were, and it was beautiful. It's really nice seeing places in the world you just don't expect, and you're like, wow, that is here. That's really cool. So there's a nice place over here. If ever you find yourself in the area, go check it out. If ever you find yourself like, I don't know, right around like here or something. If you find yourself here, then I don't know, is there anything up here? Oh yeah, look at that. There's a nice place over here. If ever you visit Baykit, then there you go. Maybe you can take. I mean, it's gonna be real hard to get down here, I think. But there you go. There is something up there. 213 points. All right. Well, this looks like North America for sure. Where in North America? Could be America. Could be Canada. One of the two. Not sure which one. What have we got over here? 418. Oh, that's too bad. I thought it was going to be 416, and I was going to say, oh, good, we're near Toronto, but it's 418, which means we could be absolutely anywhere. Did that say 100 meters? Let's go take a... Yeah, it did. Okay, that's really useful. So we're in Canada. 418 area code is not one I'm familiar with, unfortunately. I am familiar with the 416, but I am familiar with this, the SAQ, which is... Lordy, what does that even stand for? Is it like, yes, is it Society of Alcohol of Quebec? I guess, but, Society of Alcohol, that sort of order, that grammar makes sense in French. It doesn't really make sense in English too much, but that is what that is. Pepsi, of course. Oh, there you go. We got a nice Quebec flag. I mean, we knew we were in Quebec because SAQ. It's only in Quebec. There you go. We got Pepsi, Quebec. Love their Pepsi there. It's one of the. I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. That's not rude. I mean, it's not meant in any rude way. Just let me tell you, all my friends that live in Quebec, which is quite a bit because that's the thing about Ottawa. It's right on the border of Quebec and Ontario. So of course I know a lot of people that live in Quebec. I myself do not live in Quebec, but a lot of people love their Pepsi there. Pepsi seems like it's very favored over Coca-Cola, and certain places in the world that's the case. Although I do think Coca-Cola is probably still sold more. There you go. Pepsi. People love it. People hate it. Honestly, here's the real deal. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they both suck. They're both not very good. They're both garbage. So the real answer is who cares which one's better, right? They're both not good. Canada Post. Wow, beautiful. Wow, whoa. What is this? We're on the St. Lawrence. Okay. So we're somewhere on the St. Lawrence, small town. That's what this huge body of water is. Yeah, somewhere on the St. Lawrence, huge. I'm gonna go with I'm going to go with sort of like if we're going to Montreal, we're going north, Drummondville, sort of around over here. Let's go where it gets wide. Right over. Oh, fuck, I'm too high. Whatever. I was a bit too high up there. Oh, man. Okay, Gaspé. Holy shit. That's where we are. We're in this area over here. Yeah, all right. That was the ocean. Okay, it was the ocean. Well, there you go. I've only been here once. You go over here. Yeah, take the drive. You nice go around. You go see the pierced rock, which I don't know if that's right here. No, that's right over here. Yeah, you go see this thing right over here. Which is nice. You go see that thing. You go around. I mean, what this is it's a big, it's a big, like sort of rock formation that has a hole in it, and people love to look at it. It's very well known. People go around. I've done a road trip with my family when I was a very young child. We went all the way out over here just to see this. I mean, not just to see that, to see all the nice small places around here. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice place to go, honestly. In Quebec, not the nicest place I've been to in Quebec. If you want to go to the nicest place in Quebec, right there, right here. Here it is. This is part of Quebec, to be honest. This area over here, these little islands, that's it. That's the nicest place. Nicest place in all of Canada, in my opinion, is right here. This thing. Go to it. It's hard to get to. Very annoying. You can take a plane, actually, to be honest, a little airport there. But, just make the drive, go up here, take a boat. That's worth it. This place, the nicest place I've ever been. And it is nicer than this area. So if you've done this before, then, there's a lot of cool stuff to look at. Never really been to Newfoundland, though, which I would like to. I've been to a lot of the Maritimes, Canada. I've been to this area before. Yeah, I've been to a lot of stuff around here before. Just never made the trip to Newfoundland, which is sad. I'd like to go. Maybe I will one day. There you go. 39.55 points. That is what I got. Oh lordy. Okay. Well, the roads are painted North American style, which is good to know because this is probably super North Alaska, to be honest. I mean, there's no trees anymore. That's one of the big tells. If we're up here for like oil or something. People are driving on the right-hand side, which doesn't matter because of course they are. There's no country that we could be in at all. It's even possible that we could be driving on the left. I mean, I guess maybe there is. Maybe there. I shouldn't say that. It's probably a possibility, right? Has it ever looked like in any country that drives on the left side of the road? Has it ever looked like this? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know enough. I mean, you can. I don't think you can find this in Japan, right? A big area with so few trees in Japan. Australia, you might be able to find a place with so few trees, but I don't know if you'll ever find snow in those places too. The roads won't be painted like this either. South Africa, no. England, I mean, that'd be real sad if all the trees left England. So there you go. You can find snow, though. But no trees? I don't know about that. All the super northern countries. Is there anything like, how about, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like Chile and Argentina, both if you go super south. Both, I don't know if you can, I don't think there's any places without trees there. I'm fairly certain there's trees even in those super southern tips there. There you go. But I mean, Antarctica, people don't really drive there, so that defeats. I'm just naming countries this could be in. It's not. This is probably really northern Alaska, if I had to guess. I'm really not sure, honestly, but I think it is. We're pretty much just an exercise in futility because we are just trying to get to, I don't even know where. Where are we trying to get to here? We're just trying to go down the road, I guess. Well, that's okay. It's a nice road. There's something in the distance, maybe, but I'd love to see it. So, I mean, okay, the snow has sort of dissipated, which is nice. Day's warming up, I guess, as the car drives down the road. I mean, we're not going faster than a car driving, so this snow. I have a feeling the car drives faster than on this road than I'm clicking on it. So the fact that the snow has sort of disappeared is a little bit of a puzzle, to be honest. I don't really know. Well, okay, I guess I might as well start putting in my marker. I'm guessing that we're very close to Where is it? It's around here, and we're just on this highway 11 going up Sag River. That's where we are. And yes, that's the part of the world we're in. We're, you know, it's one of those GeoGuessr things. You'll see it sometimes. Sometimes you'll actually see it over closer to Dead Horse. Wow, look at that. Sometimes you'll see it closer to actual like little villages, well, not villages, but cities. Usually they're not like villages. They're places that exist for oil, I'm assuming. Yeah, you see that sometimes, but I guess we were just on the road heading up there. My God, is that ever far? But yeah, really, really super far North Alaska. 4894. Wow. So is that summary time? It is summary time. Okay. So this was the game. We were in Poland, a little bit further, but very cool. Poland, close to the Czech Republic. Then we were in not the Black Sea, but actually on this big lake here, which I don't know the name of. Yeah, I don't really know the name of this lake, but we were on that lake. It's a big ass lake. I mean, honestly. Is this the biggest lake in the world? I think it is, right? This is the biggest lake in the world. It's bigger than the Great Lakes. It's not bigger than all of them combined, but I think it's bigger than Lake Superior. That's for sure. Yeah, and like this, the Caspian Sea is not a lake because it's not fresh water, but this is fresh water, right? I think it is. I'm not really sure. But I would assume it would be fresh water. So there you go. We were there, then we were in Quebec. We were not over here. We were actually over here on the ocean. We were in the sort of northeast Pennsylvania, not Vermont. And then we were finally in very, very northern Alaska. Give me a grand total of 16,634 points. I'm going to say that I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And as always, tune in tomorrow for another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.